To earn money, a business needs to spend money first. Every business has expenses it needs to deal with. Some are common, while others arise on a case-by-case basis. Companies might have dozens or even hundreds of payments to make each day. Navigating all these purchase requests and cash flows can be really overwhelming for employees. If you're one of those employees, don't worry. We're here to discuss how you can stay on top of company spending. To control how much money is spent, organizations introduce company-wide spend management practices that you, as an employee, have to follow. By regulating expenses, sourcing and purchasing efficiently, and registering spontaneous purchases on time, companies reduce the chances of fraud, errors, or productivity bottlenecks. From a startup's first investment, all the way to everyday costs, there are many business expenditures to sort out. These expenditures can be reoccurring or occasional. Some are planned and others pop up suddenly. Some require careful supply chain management and thorough selection of vendors, while others are less demanding. And for some companies, it is also important to separate expense management agenda. Expense management is a part of spend management that deals specifically with spending of individual employees. To make sense of all these expenses, companies develop special guidelines for planning, spending, recording, and reporting on purchases. In other words, they establish a spend management system. So how does a company develop a spend management system? Let's go over 9 key steps for doing so. Step 1. Identify current business expenditures. Review expense history to determine what the company is currently paying for. Step 2. Extract spend data and centralize it. Go through documents, emails, and the accounting system to find relevant information. This includes descriptions and prices of goods, supplier names, delivery and payment terms, and other relevant information. Digitize this data and store it in a safe place with a backup, ideally using dedicated software. Step 3. Clean and verify data. Remove duplicates, ensure the same currency is used across documents. Verify supplier names and check for spelling mistakes. It's also a good idea to confirm with department heads that the information is accurate. Step 4. Create and confirm spend categories. With clean and clear data at hand, managers can categorize expenditures. Some categories are common across many types of businesses. For example, raw material procurement, advertising expenses, salaries, and office supplies. Additionally, each company might have its own spend categories depending on its situation, industry, and so on. By dividing spending into categories, managers can discover the largest and most demanding expense centers, better understand whether actual spending is in line with the budget, and see if there are ways to optimize the cash flow. Step 5. Analyze current spending. What is the largest expenditure category? How many payments are made monthly? How fast are invoices and payments processed? These and other business-specific questions will help spending decision-makers understand spending patterns and priorities. Step 6. Forecast spending. Consider whether current spending practices take your business where it needs to be, or if some of them should be adjusted. Prepare short and long-term forecasts, but remember that the long-term ones might require regular reevaluation and adjustments. Step 7. Establish spend management policies. After establishing them, introduce the guidelines to employees and stakeholders, and make sure that everyone involved understands the procedures. Step 8. Implement the right tools. People are more likely to follow the established workflows and comply with company policies if it's easy to do so. Incorporate user-friendly software so that employees can submit, review, edit, and confirm documents immediately. Step 9. Introduce KPIs and regular reporting. When expenditures are categorized and recorded thoroughly in a centralized database, they can be analyzed at any given moment according to the relevant KPIs. KPIs are important for annual strategic sessions, but managers can also introduce interim reporting to identify flaws in the system and adjust workflows on the go. Developing a spend management system definitely requires time and effort, but it's worth the investment, no matter the size or industry of a company. Here are some of the benefits. The first benefit of having a spend management system is that it reveals accurate and centralized financial data. With a spend management system in place, a business can easily access trustworthy information. It's usually aggregated in a software database and accessible at any point in time. Establishing a spend management system also enables real-time spend visibility. Procurement managers can follow spending activities and quickly recognize potentially problematic issues. Improved cash flow is another benefit. When there's a clear system for processing accounts payable and receivable, it's easier to control the flow of money. Stakeholders can better identify weak spots in the current spending setup and suggest ways to eliminate them. This way, the company can take advantage of more saving opportunities. Regular spend data analysis also helps reveal inefficient workflows. When the latter is replaced with clear spending policies supported by suitable tools, productivity will skyrocket. When you have trustworthy numbers and facts to work with, you can discover better sourcing opportunities and negotiate good deals. Finally, spend management uncovers weak spots in procuring and purchasing processes, and it helps procurement professionals identify and manage risks. Despite all the obvious benefits of spend management, some companies still don't prioritize it. You might wonder why, and the answer is easy. It takes determination, effort, and time to design and implement a good spend management system. Like any complex process, it involves certain challenges. The first challenge to expect is that developing a spend management system will be a time-consuming process. Aggregating the spending data across the company, processing it, and categorizing expenses all require a deep understanding of the overall business structure, as well as specific department needs. Vendor and supplier management can also be a demanding aspect of spend management. To get the best deals from suppliers, buying companies need to employ staff with a good grasp of the market trends and who can apply their analytical and communication skills to establish positive supplier relationships. Fortunately, using a dedicated software can help you tackle these challenges so that you can optimize spending without any headache. Spend management software is a one-stop shop for requesting, recording, tracking, and paying all of the company's expenses. Sophisticated spend management software also offers API integrations with other solutions, for example, accounting software or ERP platforms. A dedicated spend management tool makes it easier to collaborate on purchases and payments. Plus, by automating administrative tasks, companies can pour their resources into long-term objectives or strategic projects that will bring in more revenue in the future. If you're ready to make better decisions about company spending and experience these benefits, contact us and sign up for a Procoro trial. Together, we can build a custom spend management system to meet your company needs.